that's why one of the reasons why we can get into the get paid to play golf sponsorship of us, and I'm sure you guys follow it very closely, like the zeitgeist of the Web3 kind of decentralized, like rather than, again, not to keep shitting on Zuck, but like one Zuck or one Jeff getting wealthy, there should be a million
Yeah.
Zucks or a million Jeffs getting wealthy. And
Yeah.
for us, that's important. Like we as consumers in the future of digital consumption, we're not only going to want a killer product experience from a brand, but we're going to want other benefits on top, like a table spread of benefits. So this was our way of saying, hey, look, if you associate with us as a brand, we give you money back to go use it for anything golf related. Again, you spend a lot of money, or you spend a lot on golf, and we want to give you other benefits on top of it, because we know you could go anywhere to get a lot of the similar things. And then it gets into, again, working towards the true north of gamifying for the everyday golfer and that sort of thing. So that's been cool. And again, like, not everyone will love it. And I think it's like the classic examples, like the Chanel bag or the Rolex. Not everyone's going to buy that, be able to buy that. They're not building for everyone. So, but you have to kind of find the 1,000 true fans from the get-go and then building off of that. So it's very brick by brick. That was the other thing coming from a software world, where if you release something, you get the instant scale of it. Here it's brand building, community building. It's very brick by brick. So that was another thing that we had to kind of shed and learn and bob and weave with.
Yeah, drawing a lot of interesting parallels between the tech, the tech world that you guys were in before, to the golf, the golf industry, talking about Web3 and different utility that, you're going to be able to bring with the whole brand. I think that's going to be a big draw for you guys for sure. Yeah.
100%.
Do you guys associate with any or tinker with any Web3 crypto stuff or anything in that nature?
So have in the past for sure.
Yeah.
I think your involvement for sure, and the media company that we work for, the owner of that, his involvement for sure was a lot more in depth than mine. I don't know if you want to talk about it a little bit. But.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I definitely still hold some NFTs. I have, my MetaMask and OpenSea account, and everything like that. I'm pretty much out of the whole crypto. I feel like you have to devote a lot of time to it to really, be knowledgeable and make smart moves and things like that. We're kind of, like I said, we're building this whole lot of bogeys 5-city media thing. So, but yeah, I definitely still intriguing. Like I said, I still have a bunch of NFTs in my MetaMask, and
We did a small set of Odin founding member NFTs last year with super cool Odin characters. We have a female and a male character. And we did them specifically not about the financial speculation by any means. It was about introducing the golf world, who is very traditional, very stuffy, not tech savvy. We launched those to help introduce the golf world again as a precursor to this get paid to play golf sponsorship of, this is the future of digital consumption. And we help them, like we did custom NFTs we sponsor leagues and clubs. So we did some for them, like Tropicana. You guys are
I was going to say, we hopefully are going to have somebody from them and Electric Golf on soon. So
nice.
Yeah. You guys up.
Yeah.
I saw them on your website, I believe, as one of the sponsors that you guys do. I was like, oh, that's dope. I was like, it's always cool. It's like 3 handshakes away from somebody. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's cool.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure. Great guy. Yeah, Big Jimmy's awesome. A Big Mike from Electric Golf is cool too. Yeah, just great.
Mike's
great
who we were talking to. Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Yeah, great guy. He's coming to our Odin Day in a couple of weeks. So
nice.
That's awesome.
I'll tell him you guys said what's up. But
for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's cool what he's doing too. He's got like that electric snow as well with the ski and snowboarding goggles. I saw that the one day. I was like, damn, that's very sweet.
I know.
Cool. It's cool he's playing Odin as well, because he's really big on the marketing and building brands online, it seems. So when I saw him playing Odin as well, I was like, good to see. Definitely got to put them up.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they're great people, very supportive. And so we did have teas for like Tropicana, Babes Golf, Four Gals, some other leagues in Say Par, Derek and Dom, cool guys. And it was, hand holding, helping them set up a MetaMask, how to connect to OpenSea. And we showed them this world, and we were met with, understandably so, a lot of skepticism and what is this, and can someone just screenshot this? How does the ownership work? Like all those things was where we got excited, because we were able to, hey, this is how it works. And once they got over the hurdle, they got excited and understood. It was like iPhone 1 and people still wanted their BlackBerry keys and Palm Pilot beaming. It's the early adopter curve from the software standpoint. So it's Web3 as a concept. We like the part of like the decentralized part, building with the community, not about the, get rich, die trying type of thing. That's just not our jam. But the cool stuff is, and what we're doing now is Web3 concepts and Web2 clothing. So the decentralized giving money back to the community thing. It's not a crypto coin, it's real money. It could be a coin down the line. But we view it as like an economy and an ecosystem, getting money back, and people use the money at courses, and we want to bring money to courses. So there's money and spending between them and value being created. So it's real money. It's not a crypto coin. It could be step in or sweat coin, that sort of thing. So it's cool. It's very fun. It's still incredibly early. I mean, it's just, again, it's the adopter curve. Like people, when iPhone 4 or 5 came out, had a good camera. Okay, I can hop on board here. I'll get rid of my Razor or my Sidekick. That's what it'll be. So we're talking years down the line, and it could be something completely different than NFTs or a crypto coin. It could be fucking VR goggles or whatever the vehicle is at the end of the day to deliver the value.
Yeah, it's awesome to see that like you guys are also helping use Odin just kind of showcase where golf is heading in the next coming generation and everything.
Right.
Because there's 100% a shift within even the last 3 years in the golf community, and getting away from not that there's anything wrong with the traditionalist purist aspect of golf, but just showing that there is another side to it. There is the guy that wants to go out in a Hawaiian shirt, throw some sunglasses on, bucket hat, shoot 125, but come home and has a smile on his face because he had a good time, and it's making sure that golf is inclusive. It's a fun sport, and it's here to stay too. So
yeah, just touching on the get paid to play thing too. I think it's so cool. You're bringing like Web3 concepts, but keeping it, Web2. And like you said, it's real money. It's not people like taking away a lot of the skepticism, and but like you said, all this background that you guys have in software and big tech and things like that, you're bringing these Web3 concepts into Web2 basically, and then I feel like that's only going to help people, adopt into, eventually a Web3 world, for sure.
And it's super cool too, seeing you guys able to use your background before you got into this industry and this market, and kind of integrate it and use it to kind of separate you from the pack and build up your brand. Because that's one of the things too, where like, as you've said, there's a bunch of other golf ball companies out there, but you guys are truly different and doing something different and taking it in a different direction. So
yeah, I mean, you guys seem really focused on building a community, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's kind of another concept that Web3 has brought about, you know what I mean? Or brought to the spotlight of how important really having a community is with these Odin days, and even going back to getting paid to play type of deal. Like that's really, it seems it's really important. It's important to the consumer too, to feel like they're a part of something, and that definitely sets you apart from anybody. Like, there's no Callaway community or anything like, what I mean? I don't know. I don't see that, I don't see that, but I definitely see that with Odin. I think that's something that more people should focus on. I feel like, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And in a lot of ways, that's the hardest part to get right. And we're, still millions and millions of room for improvement and things to do. It's because it's the one thing that you can't really buy. Like for a behemoth company like that, they can just put money to work. They have a war chest or many war chests. So you have, when starting a company, there was a famous saying that Tony Fadell, the creator of the iPod, said at Apple, you need at least one thing to innovate on when you're starting a new company. In their case, they were innovating on music and 10,000 songs in the pocket, that sort of thing. So you need one thing to innovate on. It could be a product, it could be a business model, it could be a go-to-market. You need at least one thing So that was the other thing we were thinking about, like what's one thing, one wedge that we could carve out in the market and kind of build on top of that and expand the value that way.